think about me.
You think I should relive this every day? This is my life, Una. I'm entitled to something. I'm entitled to live.
Well, I did the sentence. I did your sentence. For 15 years, I lost everything. I lost more than you ever did. And what about the photos?
What photos?
The photos you took of me in your flat. The police never found them. Okay, look. I've seen websites, hundreds of 9, 10, 11, 12-year-olds younger photographed in on beds in bedrooms and... Well, am I wrong? Because some of these photos go back to the 70s.
I burned them. I burnt them before we left. And they weren't, you were in your clothes, your jeans.
Sitting on your sofa, lying down.
Those sights. Those sick bastards! I was never one of them.
No, don't come near me. This is a bad idea.
Please, don't go like this. When I was in prison, I was spat on. I was kicked. I had shit, human shit, thrown in my face. You know I wasn't one of them. You know.
I don't know, do I? I don't know. I don't know anything about you except that you abused me, didn't you? Didn't you?
Yes! But...
There is no but. Jesus.
I didn't...
Didn't what?
They said in court that I'd made it look. I'd made it sound like I'd selected you. Like I'd chosen. That day of the barbecue, you know, when we talked for the first time. It was a hot day. I was wearing shorts. My only pair of shorts.
Shorts?
Yeah, and they were tight shorts. It was the style. Don't laugh. It was the style then. I'm trying to tell you. You laughed in court.
Yeah, well, have you heard yourself? Your tight shorts.
The thing is, if I'd had an erection, if I'd been aroused, then I would have sat down, or I would have walked away. Because when I had an erection in those shorts, you couldn't miss it. It was obvious. Any guest would have seen. When I'm turned on, when I'm aroused, I go hard. I go hard immediately. But I stayed. I stayed there and I talked to you. You were a neighbour's daughter who was annoyed at the world that day. You weren't a target. You were never a target. I was seeing a woman at the time.
You hadn't brought your girlfriend and my dad said you could bring her.
She wasn't my girlfriend.
Well, you saw a lot of her.
She used to say that you were after me. That you'd hang around on the street beside my car.
You looking at me, flirting.
That was you, not me. You used to leave little notes under my windscreen wipers. Your girlfriend's ugly. She has a glass eye. It was always just one sentence. You know? She laughs like a donkey.
Well, I wanted you to be my boyfriend. I wanted to sit beside you in your car and be driven into town and for people to see me, see us. I took a Polaroid of you with my friend. We used to kiss it. Yeah, but all I had to do was tell my parents. A stupid girl who had a stupid crush, but you didn't.
You weren't stupid.
Yes, I was.
You don't remember yourself. You don't remember what you were like.
Well, what was I like?
You were headstrong, determined, so impatient. You couldn't wait to start menstruating. You told me that yourself. You were sick of being treated like a child.
That's just something children say.
You weren't like other children.
I was a girl, a virgin, an untouched body, having it to yourself, being the first, teaching me, showing me, coming inside me. What could I have possibly given you? There was nothing else.
I've never loved, never desired anyone that age again. Never.
I remember you got a room at a guest house. A TV, twin beds, a room looking out to the sea. And we had sex on one of those beds. And I saw how much pleasure it gave you, and I liked that I could do that. We did it twice, fucked twice. You turned me around for the second time. You made so much noise. And we lay in each other's arms afterwards. I cried a bit, because I knew my parents would be looking for me. But then you said you wanted cigarettes, so you were going out to find a shop or a pub, and well, I wanted to go with you, but you said no, I was to wait there, wait for you. You'd be 5 minutes, and then you kissed me between my legs, your tongue both of my breasts, and you'd be back in no time. And then I fell asleep, and when I woke up, I didn't know the time. You know, I was sore between my legs, but I felt wonderful, because my man would be back soon, and he would have chocolate for me. Eventually, I ran down the stairs and ran out into the street to go look for you. Now, I ran, and I'd gone too far. I'd walked too far. I'd missed you. And then when I found the guest house again, your car had gone. You were nowhere. I mean, something must have happened, because you wouldn't have left me. And then a woman talked to me. She gave me a blanket and phoned my parents. You know, I felt sick. I wanted to die, because I was never going to see you again, and I'd have to face all of them alone. They wanted to do tests, take samples out of me, doctors, police. They drugged me. They held me down and injected me. They opened my legs and took out your evidence. You left me, Ray. You left me in love.
I was coming back for you.
Coming back?
Yes. I did buy cigarettes, but I had a drink. I needed courage. I needed time to think, to plan the ferry, the passports. When I got back, I couldn't find you. I thought you were hiding. When you didn't come, I ran out to the car. I panicked. I drove to Newcastle, to where the ferry left from. I waited there till dawn. And then I knew it was over. I heard the news on the radio. I was safe and well. The police were hunting me. So I got out of my car. I walked to the nearest phone box, and I phoned the police. I thought someone had taken you. I thought someone was harming you. When they found me, I was on the floor of the phone box, hugging my knees and crying my eyes out.
You haven't changed. You still just talk.
Shut up.
Well, I don't know what to believe anymore.
I found someone.
And does she know that you were coming back to me? You haven't told her, have you?
I've wanted to.
Can I meet her?
Don't be stupid.
Oh, but I'm not stupid, Ray. You said I was stupid. I mean, come on. I want to meet her. This wonderful woman.
No.
What does she look like? She pretty? Attractive?
Yes.
How old is she?
She's 1 year older than me.
Oh, so she's old like you. She's 60.
She's not 60.
You're almost 60. I mean, is she still sexy? Does she still turn you on?
Oh, Jesus.
What does she do to you?
You're ill. You're ill.
I'm ill. I'm ill! You're ill!
Please. I always wondered what you'd grow up like. What you'd become. I never wanted to hurt you. You were lonely. You never said it, but when I held you in my arms, I could feel it. I thought you were strong. You're not. And neither am I. I do still think about you. It's all I have now.
In that room?
Yes. touching you, holding you. No, no, I can't. I'm sorry.
I want you to.
No.
Oh, what is it? What is it? Am I too old? Peter, are you still here?
We have to go. You have to get out. Hide.
Peter, you're here!
Hello.
Where have you been?
I was here.
Doing what?
Look at all this mess.
Oh.
No, darling, please, put it down. Go and find them. I'll only be a couple of minutes. No?
Come with me, come.
I can't. I have to lock all the doors. Come on, go and find them. I'll only be 5 minutes.
Who's she? Why is she hiding? I'm not hiding. Who is she, Peter?
She's a friend.
What's her name?
Her name's Una. Darling, come on. You have to go and find them.
She's not yours.
No, another man. I don't have to tell you everything.
Oh, Christ.
No.
Oh, God. You can't.
What you're thinking, I could never. I take care of her. I look after her. Believe me, I would never. I would never. There's nothing I can say.
Wait, you can't.
I have to.
I don't want you to. Don't do it to me, not again.
Una, please.
Well, let me come with you.
Let go of me.
I know it's not what you really want.
Get the fuck off me!